Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. This is the Boston Open. It's the final. It is Mejia, the 1 seed, against the 3 seed, Paola Longoria. My name's Tim Baggers, joined for this match by Jen Saunders, former LPRT pro. Jen, great matchup. Two players who've gone at it time and time again over the last 12 months or so. Too close to call.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I think that they both played really well yesterday in the semifinals. So I'm very intrigued with how they're going to come out today and how they're going to play, and what the result might be.
If we look at the head-to-head, we go, well, it's Longoria, who clearly has dominated Mejia 12-3. But over the last 4, they've split. And over the last 4, 3 of them have gone tiebreaker.
Great.
There is, I don't know if you can hear, the introductions are being given for Paola Longoria, the world number 3, followed by Montse Mejia, the world number 1. There's a lot at stake here for who walks away as world number 1. We're still trying to figure out the math, given that Vargas lost yesterday. All 3 players, Vargas, Longoria, Mejia, could walk away this weekend as the world number 1. Mejia knows if she wins, she's in. She retains it. And I think that's a big, big motivation for her this weekend.
I was going to ask you to explain the math, so thank you for saying you don't know, but we know a lot's on the line. I wonder how Montse is going to respond to the pressure of that situation, being the number 1 seed. She doesn't have a ton of experience with that, so I'm interested to see how she handles the pressure. And then I'm also interested to watch Paola, who seems very focused and very determined to return to number 1.
Well, here is what we do know. And again, I've asked for clarification on this, so I could be wrong here. But if Paola wins, but Maria Jose Vargas reaches the semifinal, which happened, then Montse remains number 1. Okay. Montse won this last year, so she has to win to retain, not lose any, drop any points. Montse has to win the tournament and Vargas to lose in the semifinal. If Vargas had won yesterday, Vargas would be the new number 1, guaranteed. But Vargas lost. Then, if Vargas reaches the semifinals and Montse doesn't win, it says Montse remains number 1. Okay. I don't think that one's right, though, because nowhere in this does it talk about Paola becoming world number 1, which we know is possible from this event. So what we do know is we don't know.
Perfect. And what we do know is this isn't the end of the season, so the points are going to matter as we continue through the next few tournaments.
Because these players want to finish the season as world number 1. So here we go. Mejia in black serving to Longoria in the yellow, 0 serving 0.
I was speaking with some of the players this morning, and I felt like this is a great serving court, and I felt that who serves well today is going to probably come out on top. Who serves better.
Soft hands for Mejia. Excellent start. Best hands in the business, in my opinion. Longoria will face a different test against Mejia to the power of Vargas. Ooh. What's the call, referee? What's your call, Saunders?
That looked like an avoidable to me. Or
I
we
agree.
Call that a penalty hinder or an avoidable?
An avoidable hinder. We follow IRF rules for the most part.
Wonderful.
Most of these players play on the IRF, so makes sense.
Nice start.
Excellent start for Montse Mejia.
Yeah, she looks ready to go, which is important. I also, from the first couple rallies, you can see how much they've played each other because they're kind of anticipating where the other person's going to play the ball.
Vargas started yesterday in the semis against Longoria 8-1 and still lost the game, so don't count out Longoria this morning. And that's why. Pinch perfect.
One for the crack, though.
And that's been a serve we've seen this weekend in particular. We saw it yesterday in doubles, day before in doubles. But then Longoria used it against Vargas for a few free points.
That's solid.
One of the things I love about the crowd here is that they do know racquetball in Boston, and they appreciate good shots.
I haven't seen the Nick lob be that effective on these courts. I don't know what you've seen this weekend because you've watched a bit more than I have. But
yeah, the one that I've seen has been most effective is the Z. It's caused a lot of problems for players. And you can see these courts, as you mentioned, they're a little different. They are plywood covered by plaster.
yeah, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
And it's a fairly slow court, which I don't think favors somebody like Vargas.
I'd agree with that. However, they're good serving courts, so I did think Vargas would do well with that.
Well, look at this score line. Mejia is in complete control in game one. She leads 5-0. Timeout Longoria. We're taking a timeout ourselves. We're back, everybody. 5-0, excellent start to this final by Montse Mejia, who, as a control player, might be enjoying these courts. She won here last year, as a reminder. Another point. Take another look. This ball just slides past the right side. Short serve line. Mejia's not doing anything wrong right now.
Yeah, and she has great footwork to get around that ball and pick the right shot in that moment.
One of the things I mentioned yesterday in the commentary was that Mejia will finish this point. That's a loose serve and punished by Longoria. Mejia does leave balls up.
Yes.
And right now, so far, she hasn't. She's been aggressive and taking advantage. We'll see if that continues through the rallies. She cannot afford Longoria anything.
Replay?
Yes, we're going to have a replay, and you could see that Longoria was probably clear, and I think it was a safety holdup.
I agree with that.
Maybe if Montse Mejia had got there a little bit faster.
And sold it a little more.
Wow. Tough shot from Mejia. Little flick of
What you're saying about Montse, she does sometimes leave the ball up, and oftentimes she can get away with it because of her excellent court coverage.
And anticipation. She really anticipates shots well. Great shot. That's
But
more
when
like
she's
it.
playing well, she's killing the ball.
Yes. And the thing for me that makes her very hard to beat, same for Longoria, very few unforced errors in a game. You have to beat the player because they won't beat themselves. Mejia struggling with this drive serve to the left side so far. Still leads.
She's going to pick on the right with her lob again. Seems, oh, over to the left. Oh,
Well, don't pinch a pinch apparently, but sometimes it's okay if it works.
that is my advice to the players, but it seems, I feel, as the game is evolving, some of those adages are less relevant.
Yes, that's a valid point. 9-0, Montse Mejia leads.
Oh, nice get.
Oh, it's just too good. Just too good. Another timeout. Who would have thought? It's 10 serving 0.
This is an incredible start by Montse.
So Longoria takes a timeout, second and final timeout. We're going to be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. And we're back in, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Jen Saunders, just discussing some of the history of this sport during the break. Montse Mejia is trying to make history here, looking for a donut in game one.
Ooh, what would you call?
Yeah, I got to give it. I can't give a replay. Longoria's not getting out of the way quickly. What you're telling Montse Mejia in this situation is, as a ref, swing next time. And if Longoria gets hit, she gets hit. Right?
I agree with that. And I actually think Montse should have swung, but
I agree.
That's how I play. Oh, nice get.
Again, tremendous athleticism.
Oh, no. Oh, no. She got it. Oh,
Crowd can't believe it. Crowd can't believe it. Neither can we. Tremendous effort from Montse Mejia to force the unforced error from Longoria.
That was a lot of great gets.
And that's going to test the lungs of any player.
The last one was very impressive. I didn't think she was going to get there.
A loose serve came off the back wall. Longoria says, let me get on the scoreboard here. It's too easy.
Went for the crack.
Yep.
Missed. Ended up being a setup.
And that's the price you pay from that. Sometimes you get the ace, sometimes you pay because it comes into the middle and you're stuck. 11-0. Mejia 4 points away from game 1.
That sounded funny.
This is not the Mejia we've seen over the last couple days. She's playing beautifully. Ooh,
She
missed it. And I think Longoria is just going to have to slow things down, as you can see. Just maybe get a little momentum in game 1 and see where it goes.
Here comes the Z serve that's been effective on these courts, I think. There it is. Got the setup.
Longoria is looking for a replay off the back floor. Mejia is going to appeal. So a replay coming up.
What did the line judge on the right say?
Agreed.
Okay.
So there is a grate on the back wall at the bottom that allows air to flow through, and sometimes we get an unusual bounce. Wait. That was a... Why is that a point?
No, she still has 0, does she not?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens after this rally.
I don't...
Oh, she skipped that ball. Well, we think the scoreboard might be wrong. We think Paola's only scored 1 point because that bounce off the grate was a replay, but no one is correcting that so far or questioning it.
Well, some of the players are. When I say players, people watching.
Another skip.
Okay, it's been corrected to 2-11.
That's good.
Yeah. And the players can't hear the official. There's no court mic, so players didn't know about the drama going on off court. 2 serving 11. Longoria will shoot this. Better look.
Nice get. Perfect.
Beautiful shot from Longoria down the right side.
So 2 things. Are you seeing Montse leave the ball up a little more now?
Yep.
And
she had 2 opportunities down the left side to put the ball away and left it 2 feet high.
And then this Z serve is effective. It's a good height, and it's catching the third wall really well.
Second serve coming up. Might see a timeout from Mejia. No. This Z serve really working against Mejia.
Yeah, and we've seen it all weekend. It's a struggle. It's a great serve for the doubles players to think about too, with the doubles final coming up. Skip.
And all of a sudden, it's a different game. It was 11-0.
She's trying to cut that Z off now, though. You can't let it get to the third wall, or you're in trouble.
You think Mejia could run up and take one early?
Early, like on her forehand?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen her do that?
No, but here we,
Oh,
she
tried
thought
it.
about it.
There it is.
Reverse forehand pinch winner from Mejia. Stops the 5-point run from Longoria.
That's good work from Longoria, though.
Yeah.
Changed the even the
dynamic.
confidence of Monse for sure. Oh, she got that.
Wow. Crowd like that around here. Why wouldn't you? Excellent footwork, hustle from Longoria. Well, Mejia probably thought that ball was done.
I thought it was done, so I don't blame her.
Longoria testing the time limit of the shot clock.
That's par for the course, though, isn't it?
Mm.
I don't think she got that.
No,
It
she
make
didn't.
it
Side
anyways,
out. So Longoria now has found a little bit of rhythm. Mejia stuck on 11, which is 4 points away from this first game.
Sticking with the same serve. Oh, Z. Smart. Nice shot. So now we've seen Monse go to the Z serve over to the right, which can be really effective here. There's funny bounces out of this right corner.
It's going to make it.
Oh, what a reach.
Well played from Monse Mejia. So a quick update. We've been discussing the point system on whether Monse, well, we know if Monse wins, she'll remain number one. But what about Longoria? If Mejia wins, she'll remain number one by just 20 points over Vargas.
Nice get. Oh, wall sucker, as we like to call those. And what?
If Longoria wins,
Yes.
Vargas is number one by 15.5 points
What?
over Longoria and Mejia.
I guess we know who Vargas is cheering for.
Yeah. It's always nice to become world number one without having to play. I'm sure Vargas would want to be in this final, though.
Yeah, just a testament to how well she's been playing all season, though.
Yes. Very, very consistent. Mejia hasn't had the greatest 6 months, but is in another final. She won it last year. She wants to win it again. Longoria's won it a few times herself. 4th year we've been at the Wayside Athletic Club.
Nice shot.
Missed shot from Mejia. Left the ball high. Longoria says thanks very much. 5 serving 13.
Oh, short ceiling ball.
Great shot from Longoria. Mejia's getting her chances, but the ball is staying up now. The first 10 minutes it was
Especially on
low.
the right side pinch. Paola likes that move where if she has enough space, she turns and takes those balls on the left side with her forehand. And it's very effective for her. There it is again. Oh,
Wow.
what a reach.
Wow. I love the decision by Mejia to take that ball early, but she hit it straight back down the middle.
Yeah, it wasn't far enough over to the right, but it was an amazing reach by Paola.
And all of a sudden, we have a game. It's 7-13. Skip ball. So we're going to have the timeout by Mejia. Probably a wise one because Longoria was down 11-0, and she's now serving at 8-13. We're back in live, everybody. 8:13. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing the feed. Hope you are enjoying the coverage of this final here just outside Boston. A big thank you to Stuart Solomon and Solomon Racket and Sports. Stuart is the USAR president and also the tournament director for this event. And it's been this is the 7th iteration of this event. It's so much fun to be here.
Yeah, it's cool to be in the Boston area, and Stuart does an amazing job, him and his volunteers, just putting on a great event.
If you're just joining us, my name's Tim Backhurst, joined by Jen Saunders, LPRT Pro, former international player for Canada, Jay Josie at the controls. Longoria will shoot. No.
Oh. Wow, she will.
Look at this.
Screen.
Yeah, late call, but probably the right call.
Got to give her that. She couldn't see the ball well enough to play it. Just a screen, though. No avoidable. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
No. It was so bad it was good.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to hit the front wall, right? (13-8). That was a big rally for Mejia, I think.
Oh, nice get. Set up. Oh, she's going to hit a forehand. Nice
Shot, Longoria.
See, I think Montse's backhand is just as good as better than her forehand, so I don't agree with Montse doing that. I think she should line up and take that on her backhand.
When again, these shots that Montse was hitting 2-3 inches above the floor are now 7, 8, and 9 inches above the floor. The level has definitely dropped from the current world number one. Reverse pinch winner from Mejia, but still 2 points away.
Would you change the serve?
From Mejia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Right, I agree with you. It's been a couple now.
And by the way, one of the serves that worked really well against Longoria in the doubles last night was a high lob that didn't nick.
Agreed. Oh, got the unforced error.
Yeah, Z serve to the forehand. Brings up game point for Mejia. Longoria wasn't willing to step up and hit it. She backed up every time.
I agree with you.
And there it is.
game.
You see how much Mejia wants this. Look at the fist pump afterwards as she hits this one out. It's game 1 Mejia. Longoria has work to do.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.
And welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst joined by Jen Saunders. Jen, Longoria was down 11-0. It became a 15-8 game, but importantly, she is down 1-0 on the game scoreboard. What does she need to do in order to make sure she wins game 2?
Right. Well, the first thing I'll say is I'm interested to see how all that hard work that Paola did, knowing she probably wasn't going to win the first game, I'm interested to see how that affects the start of the second game. How did that affect Montse's confidence and the momentum in general of the match? I think Paola has found the right serve.
Yeah, I agree.
think she needs to keep hitting that Z because when Montse leaves it, she gets setups, and when Montse cuts it off, she's leaving it up off the back wall.
And
I do think, though, that with that Z, every now and then she needs to hit something else.
Yeah,
Over to the right or in behind her or something so that Montse can't jump it every time.
And that was my next question is, would you jump it? You know Longoria is going to hit a Z. Are you going to jump that early?
I would. I personally never jumped it with my forehand, although I see somebody like Frederique do that very well. But I think she has to cut it off before the third wall on her back end every time because nothing else is coming. You can just go.
Yeah. So here we go, game 2.
And then secondly, what I think Paola needs to do, which I think her camp has been encouraging her to do a lot more, is I don't think she's aggressive enough.
Yes.
I think she needs to shoot more ceiling balls and go for it and kill more balls because Montse is doing that first.
Here we go, 0-0.
There.
First point, Longoria, 3-shot rally. Mejia did cut it off, but it wasn't good enough. Tough shot. Longoria.
So far, Longoria's done the things we've asked her to do.
Yeah. But
One for two.
Mejia was right there. Mejia knew that was coming. It's almost as if they've played each other.
Yeah, once or twice. I don't know.
Well,
Montse
you can
makes so many gets.
You can hold on. You can hear the Longoria camp very vocal over to our right. We're having an appeal. One agree, one disagrees.
Okay. I mean, it's hard. That ball was up a little bit. It's hard not to give Montse a replay in that situation. But I don't know if she would have got that one.
Whoa, you heard, we heard the racket hit her racket. We have a microphone in the court. I can't believe.
Yeah, if the ref can't hear that, But again, now on that one, I think you have to give Monse the benefit of the doubt that it altered the path of her swing. No?
Well, Mejia needs to regroup. No, and this is why we have an appeal system. And maybe Mejia says, well, I only have 3 appeals. I've already lost 1.
Right.
I'll save 2 for later. It's only early in game 2. That's a different shot. She went pinch, left it high. That time she said, I learned from my mistake, went down the line side out.
Yeah, if she's going to keep leaving that right side pinch up, she's going to find herself in a lot of trouble. Nice shot.
That's a great shot. Tough shot to hit.
You know what I liked about that? It was a controlled swing. She didn't try to hit it hard.
Yeah.
She knew where she wanted to hit it and put it there.
Very difficult to execute. Taking that ball high and early.
Oh, wow.
What?
That was so good.
Taking that ball high and early. She did it twice in a row, Mejia.
That one was even more impressive, the execution of that.
So we're seeing Mejia using the Z serve, but this time to the right side.
I believe that was a 2-bounce get.
I did
but
too.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Longoria took care of business. This is short.
Ooh. Nice pass. Monse was going for that pinch, which Paola does hit often. It was a good switch up from Paola.
Point for Longoria, 3 serving 2.
Oh, what a rally.
What a
That
shot.
was so fun.
Mejia really earned that from the athleticism and hustle to keep that ball alive, and then anticipating Longoria's shot.
Paola made a nice little punch over there on the right side as well.
2 serving 3.
No replay.
Clean winner. And
I didn't see anything
Yeah.
for Monse to be upset about there.
I have to agree, and she looks at her doubles partner, Alexandra Herrera, for should I appeal, and Herrera says no.
Good advice.
Nice shot.
So well done.
These two have met 15 times. Thanks to Todd Boss, Pro Racquetball Stats, for this
Is that
information.
just LPRT matchups?
Just LPRT matches.
Because they've met more than that, I'm sure.
Yes, they know each other's games pretty well.
Paid for that. A little too casual, and she paid for it. That's her game, though. Like, you don't want her to go away from that in some ways, but at the same time, that cost her.
So the last 6 times these two have played, they've split 3-3. Half of them go tiebreaker.
Oh, nice hands.
Wow, that was tremendous. Those are the hands that we talked about for Monse Mejia, who does things that many other players just can't do. She's down, though, 2-5.
Ooh. Oh, no. That's that casual play again.
Yep, not striking the ball, pushing the ball to the front wall, and Longoria is just too quick. This game is definitely one of fitness as well. A lot of court being covered in this match.
Yeah, especially up front. They're both really covering the front court well and making good decisions out there once they get to the ball. Ooh.
That was tough. Haven't seen that for a while from Montse Mejia off that Z serve. It's causing problems.
And that was a nice full swing with intention.
Mejia is still struggling with that first serve to the left side.
Good ball. Nice shot.
Clean kill shot from Longoria. Change up from Longoria, changing the serve.
Well, yeah, I guess it was probably 2 in a row there where she didn't score. So well played serve. Nice get.
Well, it took 3 good shots from Longoria to win that point, but she is forcing Mejia right now to play defense. Another point, 6-2.
Really letting the ball drop nicely and going bottom board, which she's going to have to do, I think.
That was a loose serve down the right side from Longoria. Interesting that Longoria decided to change up the serve because, yes, Mejia hit a couple, but if you look at the percentages, it was working.
I think maybe instead of a full change, you can change the height or how hard you're hitting it instead of going away from it.
Longoria's forehand is starting to hum. She's hit a number down this right side. Mejia just struggling to find a serve that she can stick with and trust.
Yet she hasn't hit a Z to the left yet.
Great reach from Longoria. Straight down the line from Mejia.
Have you ever done that? You're playing and you're going, well, I'm having a really hard time with this serve. Let me see how my opponent does with it.
Yes, I have actually.
Nice
shot. The other thing I'll say as well is sometimes if struggling to find a serve that works against an opponent, just go with the serve that you trust the most.
Yeah, the one that you execute the best with.
Yep, and just say, I'll live or die by this.
Yeah,
and Mejia is trying a variety at the moment.
Oh, what again?
What a shot. Wow. Look at how low this came from the racket of Paula Longoria. No chance for Montse Mejia. Really unlucky down that right side, Mejia, though. That ball was wallpaper.
I think she hit the right shot. And Paula just made a great get. I couldn't get that one.
We're going to have a timeout by Mejia. I think it's a wise one. Longoria is in the lead in game 2. It's 7-3.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Tiempo, time in, says our official Carla Munoz. A lot of people enjoying this matchup. Longoria with a good fan base. She's been here for a number of years and won several times.
Yeah, and she has fans everywhere she goes, so it's not surprising.
Also travels with her fiance. Is being coached this weekend by Kelly Bean, who looks a little nervous over to my right.
And just an interesting dynamic, isn't it? From a Canadian's point of view.
What's that?
Kelly Bean coaching Team Mexico.
Yes. Whoa.
Forehand is on fire now.
Yes. And Mejia not here with a coach. Has her doubles partner, and if I'm coaching Mejia, keep the ball down the left side and be a little more aggressive yourself.
Yeah. Push that ball over to the left for sure. Oh, she tried it.
And got away with it. Longoria.
There's these funky lights.
We'll have an appeal, but I think she's going to lose this appeal. So she's asking for a court hinder because the ball hit the light, but the ball didn't really change direction or anything. So one disagrees, one agrees.
It might have come out a little different, but I don't know. You can't call, like, we'll replay every ceiling ball if that's what we're going to call.
Crowd like
crowd
that.
Favorite.
And they like the point by Mejia, too. Interestingly, Vargas's husband is here watching on.
Yeah.
No doubt waiting to see if his wife
He's got the Facebook post ready.
will become, yeah, that's right. Longoria rolls it straight down the middle. Mejia Herrera will be in the final of doubles, taking on Vargas and Mendez. Vargas and Mendez winning a really tight match yesterday over Longoria
that was
and
fun to
Salas.
watch that one.
Oh my goodness, take the shot.
Well, you have to give her a replay, but
Do you?
yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, because she's allowed to hit the right side pinch if she wants to.
Fair
so
enough.
you can give her a replay, but it's never going to be unavoidable.
No, there's a lot of chatter about that call around us.
I think most people saying, why don't you shoot? Why don't you take all that open
Yeah,
court?
win the point. Excellent shot from Mejia, taking some pace off that one, pushing it to the back right corner, side out. 4 serving 8. 4-8.
Oh, we got the Z to the left. Is that the first time?
No.
I missed
She did
that?
it. Yeah, she did it a couple minutes ago.
Came off the back a tiny bit.
But as it came off a back a tiny bit, there are very few shots you can hit from that. And Mejia didn't cover the pinch, although
I don't know. That was
probably too good.
too good. Oh, crack.
Crack. Another point for Longoria, looking to take this to the tiebreaker.
See that work in the first game paying off right here.
That was short. Just.
Oh, wow. That's so hard to do.
Just, and Longoria knew it. She knew what was coming.
She was covering it. Didn't matter.
It was just too good. So if you're Montse Mejia, you haven't found a drive serve that works yet. Do you just go to a lob serve?
I mean, I would, but I hit lob serves. I think now that, well, it's been 2 serves for a long time, I suppose. But I find that the younger players, now that it's 2 serve, very rarely want to hit a lob serve on their first serve.
Yeah.
They want to go aggressive on the first serve. I don't know if that's coaching or mentality. But yeah, I mean, I think you should explore other options.
Definitely seen Longoria go to a first serve, lob serve many times.
She's an older player in my view.
Fair enough. That's true. That's true. Someone you've played a time or two.
Once or twice. Oh.
Longoria kind of gave up on that
Yeah,
shot.
and it kind of hung there.
Another point, we might see a timeout from Longoria because Montse Mejia is only 3 points away from tying this up.
Yeah, 7-9 doesn't feel very good mentally.
Yeah, Longoria's trying to slow things down. This is a very physical game.
Ooh. Is she okay?
I think so. We're just going to get the court taken care of. Gives us a moment to, we already talked about Stuart Solomon, but one of the things he's doing here at this tournament is supporting the Frontline Family Foundation and raising money for those who are at the front line of healthcare, medical care, et cetera, and who go through a lot of difficult experiences in their job. And so we want to say a big thank you to Stuart for not just putting on a racquetball tournament, but making a difference in the community. Here we go. Shot from Longoria. Mejia made a mistake in that rally.
It's almost like she got a free timeout, though.
Yeah. Experience of a veteran.
Back to the Z.
Serving 6. Also want a big shout out to Maripa Riquelme, who does all of our social media. Be sure to follow LPRT on Instagram. She posts a tremendous amount on there and takes photos all weekend, takes videos, does interviews. She really works very, very hard.
Skip.
A rare unforced error for Mejia.
Sure, the ref knew it was a skip.
So 4 points away now, Longoria. It's a very different game too. Longoria sticking with this C. She's really dialed this in.
Yeah, it's not coming out off the back. It's a good height. Oh, she was a little unbalanced there.
Yeah, take a look at this, everybody. Look at how Longoria leans back as she goes to hit this shot. As a consequence, on one foot, just misses it.
Because that forehand had been deadly up until then. But you saw the difference in the feet.
Really good
Ooh,
pass down the
smart.
right side. 3-shot rally from Mejia. Well, some of you already calling for tiebreakers in the chat box. We'll see. Mejia's number one for a reason. Can't count out any of these players. Tough.
See, not the nick. The nick doesn't work on these courts. I don't think it cuts off the side wall enough to get deep, to get close enough to the back wall. It's a loose one.
Another 3-shot rally. Mejia telling herself to come on.
Did you give a replay there? She kind of
No.
had to play through her. It's a good repeal. I mean, it's gonna give her.
Yeah, you
13th
might as well.
point. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Replay given.
Yeah, she did have to play through that a little bit, and put her hand up as she was doing it to indicate it.
Yeah, Mejia's frustrated. You can see it in her body language.
Agreed. Oh.
And Mejia is just not putting the ball down, and another timeout is necessary, I think. Asking if she does have timeouts available. She does. She's going to take it. A good one. She needs to calm down and reset. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. Longoria leads 13-7. We're back in. Tim Baghurst, Jen Saunders. Right now, Longoria is the one pushing Mejia all over the court and testing the fitness of the world number one.
Yeah, and I was actually questioning a couple of those balls in the front that Paola didn't get to. How are her legs feeling? So will be interesting to see how that unfolds as we keep going here.
And again, Mejia not returning this C-serve well. Game point Longoria, looking to take this to a tiebreaker.
And it would be Paola's serve in the
I was just
in the
looking at the
tiebreaker.
score on that one, yes.
We didn't think that was going to happen when we were watching the beginning of the first game. That's some improvisation.
Yep. Wanted to take it on the forehand, then change to the backhand. Soft touch from Mejia.
Touch short.
8-14.
I guess not.
No, we are. Oh no, Longoria was asking if the serve was good. She was asking her camp to the back.
They said it was. They had a better view than us.
Mejia still can't get that serve in. Nobody's hit a jam serve, Jen.
No one's hit a jam serve. Is the court quick enough for a jam serve? I always felt that had to be hit with a lot of power to be effective. Oh, a nice get.
Well done. Mejia went to the forehand of Longoria, and all of us may be wondering why. Longoria had the chance, just couldn't put it down. And now Longoria says, do I have a timeout?
Oh, that's a quick timeout.
Yes, it is. It's 9:14.
2 in a row.
So, while we're here, just a reminder, coming up next on the LPRT calendar is Beach Bash. So be sure if you're in the area, or even if you're not, March 13th through 17th, Mike Coulter runs 3 of the major outdoor tournaments. Be sure to visit the 3-Wall Beach Bash. That's the 2024 AppCon version, and sign up. It's a one-wall event. I know it's a lot of fun. Jay Josie said that he's planning on going with his wife, Maria Renee Rodriguez. I know there'll be a lot of pros there participating.
I was talking to Kalani. I believe Kalani will be in attendance.
Excellent. Yeah, a number of the LPRT players do go down and participate in that. And then coming up after that will be San Antonio. Looking forward to that. My son will be there doing some stats for us.
You know what's interesting about San Antonio this year is that is now the location of the IRF World Championships.
That's right. So it's a little
it's a great experience.
Pre-test.
Yes.
Get used to the area, the courts.
Correct.
Find those favorite restaurants. My thoughts turn to food.
Good pass.
Yep. Good shot from Mejia. She's not out of the second game.
Once you get to double digits, you kind of start believing.
Yes. That 10 score, and Longoria just slowing things down, looking at the score.
Nice shot.
Well, the camp, the Longoria camp, oh yeah, they have been all weekend. Not that Mejia can hear them.
No, but the ref can, which I think is their point.
Mm-hmm.
Who would yell at a ref during a tournament? I question that.
Pretty sure I've refed you, Jay. Big skip.
Oh, no.
Big skip
right
from
there.
Longoria.
Was it in too tight? The ball on her body? Cause the error?
10-14. Another game point saved. What we do know, if it does go breaker, it's Mejia who's serving first now.
Oh, yes.
That's
so
a small win.
Yeah,
that's a
good
small
work.
win.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Now it's Mejia's turn to miss one.
But now Paola's forehand has been left up a few times. It's when the pressure switches and shifts, you can kind of see it in the execution.
Expect the Z.
Crack? Oh. Oh, that was close.
Yep, Longoria had nothing but to go for the boast as it came off the back wall. Couldn't quite get there. That's 3 game points saved.
Was that good?
I thought it sounded good. I didn't see it, if I'm honest.
It was weird, though.
But we will have an appeal. Okay, referee is just asking. Line judges agree? Both of them?
I think it was good.
Yeah, it sounded good.
I don't see how you could call it a skip, even though I kind of understand why Paola would appeal that. Does that make sense?
Yes. But crucially, Longoria has no more appeals left.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah, so.
And you cannot appeal game point.
No.
She should appeal her serve, which she's going to do.
Yep. Well, let me see if I can get.
I don't
here
understand why anyone would be upset about that.
Both line judges agree. Now,
that's a smart appeal, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't popular amongst the crowd, but I don't understand because
well,
I've seen them
amongst one segment of the crowd.
But I've seen them yesterday, I believe, give the same advice to their
Yes.
player.
Short serve.
Was it short?
Yeah. Neither player has appeals left now. Neither player, well, Longoria may have one timeout. Tight second game. It was 14-7.
True. Ooh, it's deep, steep.
Wow.
Bomb. She had a bomb.
And there you see Longoria wanting it. Vamos, she says, with a fist bump as she walks out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a tiebreaker. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.
Welcome back, everybody. Jen Saunders, tiebreaker. Anybody can win a tiebreaker, but most often the person winning the second game wins the third game.
Is
What
that
does
true?
Montse?
Is that proven?
You can't prove. So I did the research on the Pan Am Games in Canada.
Oh, okay.
And what we found was 75% of the time, if you win the second game, you win the tiebreaker.
That's very cool.
You have the momentum.
Yes.
So what
does Paola have the momentum now, though?
That's the question I was going to ask, because really at the end of that game, it looked like she got stale.
Right. Very similar to the end of the first game where Montse lost momentum. Has Paola now lost momentum, and Montse's feeling pretty good about how she's played over the last 5 to 10 minutes. So that'll be what we will watch for at the beginning of this tiebreaker. I think it's going to be like 11, 8, 9. I think it's going to be a battle, and I think it's going to take some time.
Well, strap yourselves in, everybody. Here we go. Make your predictions now if you have one. We can predict a lot of short serves from Mejia because that's been pretty consistent in this match.
Uh-oh. Did she get that?
Can't see.
Skip. Is she going to appeal that get?
There will be an appeal
That's
for
an
2
early
bounces.
appeal at 0-0.
Appeal coming. One agrees, one disagrees.
Disagree. Tough one. It was kind of scrapey. I don't know how to put it.
There's a serve that was in. A drive serve that was in, and it was an ace.
First ace since early in the first game,
Yeah.
I'd say.
3 appeals are allowed in Game 3, just like Games 1 and 2.
Pinch.
Ooh, that's high.
Ah.
And punished by Longoria. Mejia had the chance.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of mental games going on in this tiebreaker. But Mejia struck first at 0-2.
Oh, that's bad luck.
The ball kissed the right side. Watch how this ball hits the right side and stops all of the momentum. Longoria was lining up to shoot that.
Even the get into the back wall really stuck to the left. Another short serve.
We'll see if Longoria steps up and hits this. Nope, backing up.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
And you can hear a little frustration from Longoria because that was a big miss.
Yeah, you don't see that very often from her. Minor skips, just miss, but you don't see a lot
No,
of
that was a big one.
big unforced errors like that.
And in a tiebreaker, playing to 11. Crucial.
Nice shot.
Very nicely
There's a lot of stake,
done.
though, right? There's a lot of stake for both of them.
Absolutely.
So once you get to the tiebreaker, like a lot of things, you know, a lot of mental things to be aware of as they're trying to execute.
And I think that's undervalued in racquetball, in sports, but also particularly in racquetball, is players spend an awful lot of time on the court drilling, practicing, playing other people. But then when it becomes a mental game where there's so much pressure, how do you train for that? And I know you're part of the high performance program in Racquetball Canada, and it's something you all do.
Yes, and something that I did as a player. I know Paola has a team, and one of her pieces of her team is sports psychology. You do have to learn how to play under pressure, and that takes practice. That takes having strategies on how to deal with that pressure, breathing, visualization, that sort of thing. But it's something you also have to practice. You can't just do it.
Well, we'll find out who's mentally tougher in this tiebreaker. So far, Mejia's come in fresh, has executed the first serves a lot better in this tiebreaker.
Ooh,
There's a
really
great
good
shot.
rally.
Great hustle from Longoria to scamper forward to put this ball away. Side out, timeout worked. This is loose. What a shot.
What's she putting her hand up for?
Yeah,
Nothing?
hope.
No, she's not arguing for anything. And Paola's on the scoreboard. Nice shot.
You knew it. As soon as Longoria stepped up on that forehand with a setup like that, the ball was going to be put away. 2 serving 4. Although Longoria's down, it's not because of the serve. The serve is working.
Yeah, some of the gets Montse's made off of them have been so good based on the quality of the serve. Oh, that's a miss. Well, that's weird.
And taken again, forehand side by Longoria. 3 points in a row. Coming up after this, don't forget we've got the doubles final. It's Argentina, Vargas and Mendez.
It was 4-0, and she's worked her way right back.
Vargas Mendez take on Mejia and Herrera.
Nice shot.
Another one. We
I
might
haven't
see
seen a lot of backhand winners. Now we have a backhand winner.
And if I'm Mejia, do I take a timeout now? 4 points in a row for Longoria?
I mean, at least put your racket up or something, right?
Mm.
Check if the floor is wet. Oh, she skipped it. But she's going for it, which she has to do.
Yeah, it's the right shot.
Yeah.
And more often than not, Longoria is going to bury that.
And she's made a ton of those today. Nope, wrong shot.
Wow, that was a great point from beginning to end. Both players hitting excellent shots. Mejia somehow got that ball back.
I cannot believe she went over and got that.
I can't either, to be honest. And she really earned that point.
I thought Paola hit the right shot and everything was going to be over. Nice shot.
Perfect shot. Side out. Oh, my goodness.
I think it was good.
I do, too.
I could see why she would see if she could get the call, but I think it was bottom
Yeah,
board.
and that's why we have an appeal system. Should
Yeah.
I appeal? Should I not? Knowing that I could lose it. I have a 3 appeals. Longoria elects not to.
Oh.
Almost. Mejia went for it. Changed the serve, went to a Z to the right side. Side out. We've been here a little while now. You said it was going to be a long tiebreaker. That's what it's turned into. That should be a replay.
Yep.
One of the things that Mejia hasn't hit from this Z serve is a backhand pinch.
Correct. She continually comes down the line with it, right?
Yeah. She can't go cross court because it's such a good Z serve.
Agreed. But she likes to pinch. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Not comfortable from that spot. I'm
Maybe.
not sure.
Skip, unforced error from Mejia. The Z serve was actually loose. All square 5-5.
Nice shot.
The ball hits the back wall perfectly. Another point for Longoria. First time that Longoria's had the lead in this tiebreaker.
So if it was 4-0 at the start, it's 6 points to 1.
Yeah.
Momentum.
Yeah. And you're definitely taking a timeout.
Yeah,
Yes,
there we
Mejia
go.
will. All of a sudden, Longoria 4 points away from a place from the title. Vargas's husband is looking very nervous down in front of us because if Longoria wins, Vargas does not become world number 1.
I'm definitely keeping my eye on this body language.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a few seconds. We're back in at 7, serving 5. Longoria, the 3 seed, leads the 1 seed Mejia. Mejia is the defending champion, trying to keep that title.
Oy! Slid down the wall. Nice pass.
And I don't know why Mejia didn't go cross court.
Off the serve return?
That's a perfect
Nice pass,
cross
nice
court.
pass.
So the tide has stopped. Mejia needs to go on a run here, you feel?
Score a point or two. I feel like good pass. I feel like Monse has a very good return game that she feels confident in, but definitely getting a point or two here is important.
Well, there's one. I like Mejia slowing things down, just taking her time. Deep breath. To give you an idea of experience, Mejia has played about 125 matches on tour. Longoria is pushing 600.
That's a big difference. Oh,
Wow.
What a reach.
Those are the kind of shots that win matches.
So the experience factor.
Of
Sometimes
being in a pressure moment and executing when you're under pressure.
sometimes when you have less experience, like you don't know what you don't know.
Yes.
Ooh, nice try.
So 9 serving 6 now.
Good to see Paola being aggressive with that forehand.
Yes.
And taking matters in her own hands.
Vargas's husband is very excited at the moment. Edges forward on his seat. Because it's match point. Fist pump from him. He knows.
I'm not sure I've ever seen him cheer for Longoria before.
No, he knows that if Longoria wins this title, Maria Jose Vargas will become the world #1 for the first time in her career. And really, Jen Saunders, I know we've got 1 and 3 seeds playing at the moment, but Vargas over the last 6 months has really earned that title if it comes.
Yeah, and a seeding is a point system over multiple events, right? A year of events, and Vargas has been playing some lights out racquetball, and if that happens for her, it's well deserved, but she'll have to continue earning it.
Right, and that's the challenge, and I think for Mejia is when she became world #1, how do you maintain that motivation, that pressure, that training to stay there?
I was once told it's easier to become #1 than it is to stay there. Or you have to work, once you
Harder.
become #1, you have to work harder to stay there than you did to get there.
And testament to Longoria, who was world #1 for over a decade.
And
Incredible.
she arguably is the hardest worker.
Yeah, and well, no doubt this also has implications for the rest of the season. Both of these players trying to finish the year as world #1.
It's cool to get to #1, but it's ending the season at #1 is where it's at.
Here we go, match point, 10 serving 6.
Ooh, defensive.
Longoria is going to shoot
She's
this.
got to go for this.
Very well done by Mejia on that shot. It was
Yeah.
a bit loose from both players.
Both players were feeling the intensity of that rally.
But you saw the emotion from Mejia saving the match point. She needs 5 to win the title.
Nice shot.
Make that 4. Very tough shot.
Saw Paola pull that off a few rallies ago. Does Paola have a timeout left?
Yes. And we might see it right now. 8 serving 10.
There it is.
There it is. Timeout on the court. We're going to take 1, 2, and take a breath. Hold it together, everybody. It's a great tiebreaker.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Oh. How about that, says Paola Longoria. The values of timeouts. Mejia took a timeout, saved the match point, won 2 points. Longoria took the timeout, came in, rips a winner.
Yeah, serve wasn't executed very well. Too low, too short.
Match point number 2.
Oh.
Match point number 2 saved. Tough
Nope,
shot.
That didn't skip.
Oh, we're having an appeal.
Oh. Oh, I didn't think that was close to her not being 2 bounces. Did
Yeah,
you?
I didn't either.
But
But
it
one
was 1 up,
disagreed.
yeah.
One disagreed and one agreed.
I guess we looked away too quick.
And again, not a great serve for Mejia. Longoria able to go cross court from that Z, something she's not been able to do from Longoria Z.
I mean, Monse got it deeper, but then it was too deep. Came off the back, so. Oh. Well, we're good. Monse likes to play fast, so no towel needed.
Match point number 3 for Longoria. Be shocked if this isn't a Z to the left side.
Maybe this is the time. Throw into the right.
Maybe.
It is not. Nice get. Oh, she's going up. That's it.
And she does it.
Very aggressive, great rally, match-ending shot.
Longoria claims it 11-8 in the 3rd game. Really great match, Jen Saunders. 8-15, 15-12, 11-8. High quality. You can hear the applause behind us. Crowd of here appreciated that.
Yeah, that was a lot of high-quality racquetball, but like the intensity and everybody knowing what was on the line just made it that much better to watch.
Well, we know that Vargas's husband is quite happy. He's already gone to celebrate. But Vargas and Mendez, of course, will be coming up in their final in doubles. They took out Longoria and Salas last night in a very entertaining game. They will be playing the 1 seeds, Mejia and Herrera. So Mejia is going to have to regroup after this final and kind of overcome that adversity of losing and refocus on that next one.
I feel like Mejia has a lot of experience with that, so she gets her time and she should be fine. I will say that Team Argentina played very good doubles yesterday, so I'm really interested to watch how they come out today.
Well, congratulations to Longoria. She takes a big sigh in front of us because she hasn't won one for a couple, and she will be glad to be back with a title going home.
Can I say that this tournament she looked very focused and very determined, and it's nice to see her execute like that and that result for her.
Great entertaining match. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. Just a reminder, doubles coming up in a few minutes. We'll say about 30 minutes once players have warmed up and are ready to go.
Bye.